Alright, so why Yata-Garasu is banned, even though he seems like a perfectly innocent card, with only 200 attack, 100 defense, level 2 wind type, and his effect isn't that special. I mean, he can't be special summoned, and he returns to your hand at the end of the turn. And, well, at the end of the turn he's normal summoned. And his effect is when he inflicts battle damage to your opponent, they skip their next draw phase. The reason this little card is banned is because you can completely lock out your opponent if they have no cards on their field or in their hand, and nothing in their graveyard to activate to stop them. And back when Yata-Garasu was actually unbanned, pretty sure everyone ran the deck where everyone was just trying to get out a Yata lock as fast as possible. The way the lock worked was with Sangan and Witch of the Black Forest. Sangan got banned his very last banned list. Witch has been out forever. Basically, they both work the same. It's just Sangan is only 1500 or less attack. Witch was 1500 or less defense. Both of them got out Yata. And, of course, Chaos Emperor Dragon. This card is very easy to tell why it's banned. I mean, the whole... I don't even know what they were thinking when they made this card. It's just so OP. Like, there is no, why is this card banned? It's banned because, just look at it. Anyway, Yata lock would involve getting Chaos Emperor Dragon out on the field, and having either Witch or Sangan on the field as well, and having a normal summon available. So have these two out either prior or special summon at the turn you use the effect. Activate Chaos Emperor Dragon's effect, where it would destroy all cards in the field, both players' hands, and inflict damage to your opponent's life points equal to 300 points times the number of cards sent to the graveyard by his effect, which was crazy overpowered. You could probably do about half your opponent's life points damage with this full set of hand. You would send all cards to the graveyard, and then Sangan or Witch would activate their effect to add Yata-Garasu to your hand. Then you would special summon Yata and attack, and he would return to your hand, and your opponent would be completely screwed if they couldn't stop Yata from your graveyard, because they wouldn't be able to draw a card. Now, these three cards are banned, but the loop still works today because of this little guy, Sky Scourge Norellus. He basically has the same effect as Chaos Emperor Dragon, except it doesn't do damage to your opponent when he's brought out. He's a lot harder to bring out, requiring 1 light fairy type monster and 3 dark fiend type monsters, while Chaos Emperor Dragon was just 1 light, 1 dark monster. And after he activates his effect, destroys all cards in the field, both players' hand, and then you draw a card. So if you top deck Yata-Garasu with either Laval Chain, Feather Phoenix, or Cyber Valley, you'll draw into Yata, and you can do the loop as long as you have a normal summon available. But this effect is way easier to pull off if you just use Phantom of Chaos to copy his effect from the graveyard. So if Yata was brought back, his lock could easily be brought out. And actually, I don't know. Maybe Elemental Dragons would be able to stop it. And some variation of Light Sword monsters. Basically, you'd have to get this out in your first turn to guarantee the Yata lock. But yeah, Sky Lord, destroy all cards in the field with players' hands, draw 1 card, special summon Yata, and attack. Laval Chain's really easy to bring out, just 2 level 4 monsters. You can choose a card from your deck and top deck it. These two both require Yata to be in your graveyard already. So this is obviously the best way to bring it out. Laval Chain, top deck Yata, Sky Lord, and Phantom. And I'm going to show you both of these effects. Alright, so this first one's going to be the first version of the Yata lock, where Chaos Emperor Dragon destroys the field in both players' hands with a Sangan on the field to add Yata-Garasu to your hand, to which you normal summon and then lock your opponent out. And it's real easy to pull off. How long does it take me on this one? Oh, this turn. Chaos Emperor Dragon, pay 1,000, 2,400 done to my opponent. Bring out Yata-Garasu and attack. Over and over. Next player's turn. They can't draw, they can't do anything. Their turn ends. Your turn, draw a card, bring out Yata, attack for 200. It's like the ultimate insult. You can't do anything to stop him, and he slowly pecks away at your life points with 200 attack at a time. They just give up. So the one is the more modern day version, assuming Yata was brought back into the game. So, Lavril Chain. Opponent. Let's see, you have Phantom of Chaos already in your hand, Skylord in the graveyard, and an instant fusion. Looks like you can pull off the combo at any moment. Instant fusion, bring out Utopia, since Phantom loses his attack bonus at the end of your turn. Utopia is a great card to keep him alive. And the Yata loop. Lavril Chain to top deck Yata. Copy his effect, activate the effect, draw into Yata-Garasu, and attack. Except this time I'll speed it up as fast as possible.